The AWCC started as a promise.
This event meant everything to me. Heading into this, I told my team that this would be the most important event.
This is bigger and better than last year. Here at the finals, we've got 8 teams. We've got 56 student athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alienware Collegiate Clash 2026. We are live from the Alienware Longhorn Esports Arena, and the energy is palpable.
Our mindset was, we're bad if we drop them half, to be honest.
We do make a point to say, we're going to do something. We need to do it at a high level. We need to do it well.
I have to play good. I want to prove that I can be a top player in this game, even outside of Collegiate.
Winthrop is going to be up first versus Purdue. This is going to set the stage well. Purdue, again, high expectations for this team, so we'll see if they're able to quickly show that out the gate. RMV gets a pick on Pyramids. That's a big one at that. Here comes C-Dubs. This is going to be a massive ult to throw down. Gets it out, and it's going to be Matt Curry on the other side that gets that ult instead.
Here comes a portal, and the Eye of Agamotto only finds C-Dub.
No strategist, so Cause forced to switch over to the Invisible Woman, and they're just picking them off one by one.
And RMV is going crazy, and Song Inferno, though, lashes onto 2. They were trying to hold on to this point for so long. There's only so much Rowan can do to delay the inevitable, and Winthrop, they take the point and they take the game.
Just in case you missed it, Georgia Tech versus University of Kentucky. Going with the Feast of the Abyss, more just for survival, if anything.
They try to do the counter portal, but they do not delay it again. Talk about time.
Oh, the box!
By the box! No, let me in! He forces himself through the crevices, though. The extermination from the Ultron gets a 2K. The survivability with the invisible boundary, and there's no heads in sight for UKY.
MVP of the game gonna go to the Georgia Tech box. That thing was absolutely lethal, boxing them out quite literally. Again, not March Madness, the Marvel Madness at that. It is Georgia Tech once again.
We prepared so well, and we looked at the competition, and we just saw that it was, oh yeah, we have this in the bag.
I think we're looking really good. So our preparation was, mostly working on a few comps that we were a bit shaky on, but knew that we wanted to play for this tournament, and thinking about what kinds of characters we're worried about facing in the future.
Now we'll be taking it to the lower bracket, looking at it. First off, gotta highlight Texas A&M. I told you this team is coming with confidence, and they 2-0 Kansas State, 2-0 Winthrop, which looked incredible against Purdue. We do say goodbye to Michigan State University and Kansas State Vicky. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway, lower bracket, and we find ourselves with Winthrop versus the University of Buffalo.
Giving him a wave, though, and a salute before he manages to force him to back away. Eternals being on that Ultron, too. We've seen a lot more of these triple strats, but they have to rotate through these ultimates here. They still have 3 minutes if you're Winthrop on the attack.
Yeah, right now, Winthrop has got so much space that they have to just completely not make a mistake. Eternal's going down. Obviously, the Atom not in their gameplay. Pyramid gets another. They ask, what are you waving at? Potentially the trophy, as they will find themselves advancing as Cristiano stalled before, trying to continue this run. 3, 4, 2, 1. Counted. Done. Winthrop advances. Buffalo eliminated in what was probably our most entertaining matchup of today. Here we go. This is the bracket and the kind of how we got here, Puffer. So upper finals is going to be Georgia Tech versus Tammy. Looks like Georgia Tech won that 2-0. Purdue was the team to beat. Winthrop upsetted them. First match in. Sent them to the lowers. But then Winthrop lost, came to the lowers, and now it's going to be a rematch between the two.
Okay, so they're making their way back up. But they were the top dogs.
It's Winthrop versus Purdue. Vicky here in Celestial Husk domination. Yeah, Rin's got 97 and up. Here comes the Boundary. Going to go in and give him all the advantage they need. But Badger matches, goes down to 1 health, but rises like the first Avenger and falls. Unfortunately, like Infinity War, if you're looking for the end game, not here. The Glory Truck's coming out, finds, comes up empty once again. But Naizu says, does not matter. I'm here as the mag with the neutral in honor of the Big Puff.
They said in honor of Iron Man, he needed more justice. They shut down Badgers and they shut down Purdue, and they take over the point. Badgers is on another level right now. Also copying the Magneto to get the bubble too. It's enabling everybody. This is the difference between that Rogue B Magneto that we were highlighting before diving into the second round.
Lore accurate Rogue coming to us right now. 97, 98, and 99. It's over, folks. That was Purdue with the cleanest win of today. And the Purdue I think people would expect to see.
Overtime ticket away, and Winthrop, they're clearing the space. Remember, they only have to get right before that second checkpoint.
With Badger falling, someone's got to go to the Strange here. here. Someone's got to switch over. They have a little bit of time, but not that much. Rowan probably was where I was looking at the Strange. Badger's going to take the hit instead. Time's ticking. What are you doing, Purdue? Everything's here on the line. Your Venom is gone. They're going to be able to push in, but that's when the staggers happen. The mistake coming at the most costly time for this Collegiate team, and it is Purdue that falls. Winthrop wins. Holy banger, Vicky.
When we dropped out to losers bracket, what was going through my head was we did not come so far just to come this far.
I got to play better. I got to lock in for my team. We didn't practice all this time just to lose.
I wanted to prove a lot of the teams wrong and the commentators wrong because it felt like we were definitely underrated.
Now the rematch. You guys put your eyes on the upper bracket semifinals. A&M, 2-0, Winthrop. Now we've got the same matchup here again. Now the result, little different when they went against Purdue. Vicky, what do we got?
We got not only the run-back potential of the bracket for Winthrop, I mean, they've literally been feasting, right? It's like revenge after revenge. If it's not on them, it's on another team. And now it's going to have to be against Texas A&M all over again in that lower finals.
Overall, though, we take a look at it. We're here. We're ready. It is Texas A&M versus Winthrop.
And seeing a different look with Prince Ali very close to the itch chef. That could be a difference maker, though. As 99% in their favor, it still was able to get flipped for Texas A&M.
Yeah, they don't have anything to counter Jeff, actually, so this is going to be everything they need. There's Yagamoto. Good night! Strange, shut that eye before you can even shout the spell. Jared and Pyramids, though, they don't care.
Oh,
all
he
right.
missed the health back.
The bigger sacrifice for the Strange. Absolutely disgusting. Winthrop, they're not Loose-Throp. They're disgusting. They want this comeback story. Going down 2-0. Now they're up 1-0, and they are one game away from our Collegiate finals to face Georgia Tech. Up, down, slam! Dear God! Finds the connection, but the trade from Kale once again eating.
Again, the rage meter this player has is crazy! He goes again! The 2KO! He had gotten 3 off the Rocket before, and the MVP to clutch it out.
Nizu, Pyramids gets another. Goodbye, Kale. Prince, what? This is it. Winthrop, my pick, by the way. Looking to seal it.
He had to add that in at the very end. Where's Strange? Where's Strange? Do we have a portal? You're nearing 95%.
Oh, he's canceling it.
No way!
Oh!
No!
Double canceled!
We have been left speechless, folks. And even with the cancel, going off the edge with the cloak of levitation stays up either way. Looking for that cooldown. Kale Salad again, out of nowhere. Gets the bounce off, gets the trade, folks. Brent throwing up Pyramids, Prince. Everybody falling in. This is it, Winthrop. You've been pushed to the lowers, and you've made it to the grand finals. Congratulations.
What a great feeling that must be.
Always love to give some love to, obviously, the other side of that bracket, who, unfortunately, even with their win against Kansas State and Winthrop, found themselves against Georgia Tech, and they were unable to stop the plot armor of Georgia Tech Winthrop in this finals.
I feel very strongly that the LAN final is the flagship collegiate esports event, period.
It's going to be a premium event. It's going to be a very high level LAN, and it's going to be an experience that, you know, some people are never going to get in their entire lives. What you need to focus on being out there is the experience. Go out there and just soak it up.
The prize pool is $30,000 of gear. The first place team will get this massive trophy, which is by far the best prize. And then that first place team will also get an Alienware 16-inch Area 51 gaming notebook.
I want every school who has student gamers and who are excited about competition to look to the Collegiate Clash as their main marquee event of the year.
Friends, some things are worth waiting for. The grand finals here at the Alienware Collegiate Clash is one of them. The grand finals have been built up to this moment. Once again, if you're just now stepping in, we just kind of recapped what to expect here. We're about to jump right into that action. Bubble there from the Deadpool to throw everything up. Throw it up, keep it up, and here we go, folks. Strap up, Legendary, up in the sky. Down goes Jared, but gets a trade on Convex. And at this point, now it's even 5v5, but one's up in the sky. Oh, it's going to be tough now to live through this. Pyramid goes down and the rest fall with it. Folks, Georgia Tech is going to end up taking this first map here in Krakoa, but tip of the cap to such success. This is going to be a great grand final.
Here he goes with the last hit. He's found them, and there's no Moon Knight, there's no wombo combo, and there won't be an opportunity to reset in the next 5 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately, too, if you don't line up with your Groot, you need to use the ult, right? Obviously, kind of landed a little awkward with the way that happened. The fact that Paj was able to be the only member alive at the point and keep them all 6 back because of the power and the presence of Legendary, that is the definition of a heartbreak. And Vic, that's why BO5 is important. Yes, they're down 2, but it's essentially kind of the same as being down 1 in BO3, right? Backs against the wall, you get to win more, clearly, but they've been here. Naizu just absolutely feasting on that back line. They want this thing to go the distance. They've tasted it. They put the salt and pepper on it on match 1, then match 2. No, match 3 is where they start to find the hunger to get themselves a win.
Wait, they're now going to be able to go in for a portal. I was looking at what Idiot was doing there, trying to recontest now, and they open up the gates now to come back in, and the thing is here, but Paj is not.
Look out for Curry, also has it. This is absolutely Winthrop's to lose. 3 minutes, Specs to go. Naizu's gonna get the pick, and it is Winthrop that wants to make this interesting, folks, in New York. One after the other falls. That was dominance.
And I will say, this is why I am pretty sure all the players will also say this. Best of 5s are a different story. If it was a best of 3, this would already be over, and you wouldn't be able to see this comeback.
Now being able to see that the Titans can bleed themselves means that, hey, there's still an opportunity for you to try to make this comeback. What did Cozy say? That if WU bring this back, you're going to buy that jersey and make sure you're rep it forever. They have to keep it together. This is what happens in this level of competition.
Look at all the cues,
another free and another freeze right here. And just like you were talking about, Rodrox, his Pyramid's going to put them in the tomb as Naizu then follows up.
Everything.
Up.
Infinity War out here. Every Q pressed. Convex is going to get a pick through that. And this is at least going to give a breathing room potentially. InSong slammed out. Everybody pressing Q. This is absolutely Marvel madness. Oh my, the slam. Jared, the legends. Winthrop, they get the dubs!
That was Meteor MDF right there. At the very end. At the very end.
Look, they're cheering too. At a land, the other team is going to see this. They're morale
in the trash can. My throat on fire. I will be passing out live, but we do get a best of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last match, the last map on what could only be a storybook ending of the Collegiate Clash by Alienware in 2026. Now, this is, I've seen a lot of tournaments, I've casted a lot of rivals, and this is what you want as that textbook ending. If you could craft it yourself, the Cinderella story, if you will, from the lower bracket to Georgia Tech and their dominance up top, this has been everything I've wanted to see. Vicky, Jay, insane.
Important here is Convex now has the Eternal Bond. Instead, Fraud gets stunned just temporarily. Rin has the Invisible Boundary up, ready to go on the other side of this floaty, and you're trying to harass his backline. A straight neutral. Aya Bakamoto only finds a Magneto.
It's down to the neutral now. They've wasted all the ults, got nothing from it. Curry gonna find one, Rin with the other. Hold on, folks. It's 6v4. The Jeff Bolt Prince let through. Fraud finds one. Goodbye, Doctor Strange. Giving enough time for a portal back, but not enough time on the clock. Winthrop, they were able to hold. And we have a 2-0, and it comes to this.
Every time we are super close to second place or third place, first place, we always get reverse swept.
After that Midtown game here, I had just like that foreboding feeling that it was going to happen again.
Even if it's not like said, it's in the back of everyone's mind. You just kind of know it's going to happen.
We're about to get reverse swept again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last match, the last map on what could only be a storybook ending of the Collegiate Clash. Fraud finds a pick on Pyramids. That's everything they need to open up the door. Jared, can you put this team on your back? Flip, dip. It's the health back over to Fraud. Continues to farm up, shields up for Ren. Got to get value out of this. 72 and climbing, finds the captain. Are you kidding me? It's spin to win up top.
And with the Invisible Boundary, look at Prince Ali. He's very closely. It's Jeff. While the Invisible Boundary's up, Convex follows up too to get that pick off, even with the Meteor going all the way up and maybe not finding it smart here from Curry. Although you have Luxurious, who has been able to land that ultimate.
Yeah, Curry with the pop. Fraud, you're the pro, and it's up to you to get this slice and dice from the Dance Dance execution. Prince, Also's got the ult as well. The two stud players. What do you have with everything left? The gas is set to empty. Here is the legendary from the skies. Jeff to paint the whirlpool to heal. 10 seconds left. Don't forget about the point. Georgia Tech finds Prince. Prince is out of here. Jared with the legendary. Up goes the fall of the meteor. Down slams the victory bells potentially for Georgia Tech. 1, 2. Jared is 3. Finds the invis Vic. Time is ticking. It's almost out.
Oh, but being healed is up to help. And at the very end, with nobody to touch, they do it. They do it. And they clutch it out. It comes down to the wire, but they do it.
The clock has struck midnight, folks, for the Cinderella story of the what if. An absolute heartbreak for Winthrop, but an absolute celebration for the Kings in the collegiate scene.
But we saw that Georgia Tech were mortal. If I'm Winthrop, I would feel so proud of ourselves. We still got that second place spot, but we gotta give the flowers to our champs here in the Alienware Collegiate Clash.
That is right. Great job and tremendous cast from everyone up at the desk. A monumentous moment for a epic final. And to present the trophy, we have none other than Alienware's head of product, Matt McGowan. Go ahead and hand our champions the trophy. And ladies and gentlemen, in the room here in University of Texas, Austin, make some noise for your champions, Georgia Tech. I'm Fallout, our entire broadcast and production team, Alienware, and all of our partners at the University of Texas. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching at home and supporting Collegiate Esports. We'll catch you next time and see you next year at the Alienware Collegiate Clash. Make some noise!
I'm very, very proud of us in general. This event, like, probably my favorite LAN I've ever gone to, honestly. It was really, really well done and so much fun.
It feels great. I'm like really glad we came through at the end and actually won.
You know how you get like that high off of winning? I want to feel it again, you know?
Of course. Yeah, it's
Because
addictive.
like I felt my hands shaking and I was like crying a little bit. Like it felt good. It felt really good.